your opinion, how do we go about building the political will or the public consensus on the need for change?
Okay, unfortunately, it's a wonderful, wonderful turnout, but I recognize a lot of the people, and I know that a lot of these people have been converted already. That's the unfortunate thing about this sort of meeting. What we have to do is go out and reach the people who wouldn't ordinarily come to this sort of thing and who might find that this is an important. I had a meeting on site just a couple of days ago with a government employee talking about some reclamation, and I said, you better be careful because sea levels are going to rise. Remember climate change? It's not going to affect me, it's going to affect my children, I don't really care. I need, so this is still a very important opinion. I mean, people are more aware and they see it on television, but when it comes to realizing that it's actually going to affect all of us in Gibraltar, not just by sea levels rising around us, but the fact that other things are going to change in the world. When the world has to move tens of millions of people because of flooding, there are going to be crises. There's going to be then the resources of the so-called developed nations are going to be tasked by having to react to all the pressures of climate change. They're not going to be able to aid the developing countries. The north-south divide is going to get worse, and all these things will have social implications which will impinge on the way of life of our society. Oil is going to become a more critical commodity, so we are going to have to change our way of life anyway, if not us, certainly our children, anyway, whether we like it or not, so we might as well start changing now. My point is, a lot of people out there don't really take it seriously enough. Obviously this sort of campaign that the ESG has started, and the media and so on, internationally more than locally, because the thing with the media is that internationally you get a different kind of media, with all due respect to all the people in the media here. The media here doesn't generate this sort of debate, it more reports on things. Perhaps the resources are limited, but the media can do a lot as well in activating. But the difficulty is that no matter how much we try to influence the politicians, it's the individuals who are going to have to change the way they act, and also themselves try to generate an influence on the politicians. So I think our problem is getting the people out in the streets to realize that it is something to be concerned about and to do something about it. That doesn't tell you how we're going to do it, it tells you what we have to do.